Welcome to my video tutorial of how to run this TV. You'll go to any controller that is working. We have 3 controllers. Now, this is a good one always, and these 2 are usually good, but one of those, sometimes the X button like spazzes out and doesn't work. So I would say maybe just ignore that one, maybe the one that's plugged in, or maybe just use this one the whole time, and if it dies, you can plug it in. Here's a plug right here. It's the purple wire. Okay, so I'm coming in here and I want to use this TV. So first thing I'm going to do is just quickly press the PS button. I don't have to hold it down. Quick. There we go. And it'll turn blue. And sometimes the TV will just come on automatically, but if it doesn't, you can use this controller. Works the power of the TV. There's power button right on top. Okay, so as you can see, I think the PlayStation was never turned off, so it's already on. So I'm actually going to hold this down. And I'm going to go down to power and turn off PS4. And then I'm going to press X. X is the action button. And I'm just going to turn it off so you can see what it looks like when I turn it on from scratch. I'll turn off the TV. Okay, so now the PlayStation is officially turned off. Okay, so I'm going to turn it back on. Just press the PS button. And you'll hear the PlayStation beep. That means it's turning on. And like I said, sometimes it will turn the TV on. Doesn't look like it's doing it. So I'm going to press the power button on this controller. Oh, it did it. I didn't have to press it. It did turn it on. I didn't have to press anything. So maybe it just takes a second. Okay, so this is just the PlayStation turning itself on. It's going to come to this page where it asks you what user do you want. I'm just going to go with Brian Lashinsky. So I'm going to press X because I like this user. X. And then it opens me up to the main screen. Oops. Ew, I look scary. So it's kind of hard to, there we go. I was waiting for this, the light to adjust. Okay, so you can see this is our main menu here. I go back and forth through the main menu by using the back and forth keys on this touchpad. This is called the touchpad. Sometimes people call it the D-pad. I'm going to go over to TV and video and press X, which is the action button. And I get all of these options. I have Disney, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, and then I can go all the way to YouTube. I do not have HBO. I don't know what Tubi is. So the only apps I have are Disney, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, and YouTube. So say you go to Disney. I press X to get in. Disney opens up. And then you decide, you know what? I don't think I want to watch Disney after all. Or maybe you go through all the titles and you don't really like the titles very much. Let's just wait until it opens up for me. Come on, light, adjust for me. Light's not doing so good. But anyway, so in order to move through the menus, I just go down. I can go down with this one. I can go side to side to check out the different titles. Back and forth. There it goes. I can go back and forth and check out the different titles. I can press X when I want a title. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to watch this one. I wanted to watch something else. So if that happens, if you're like, ew, I didn't like this one, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to press circle. Circle goes back. Circle is the back button. It goes back to a different menu. Okay, so say I don't want to be in Disney at all. I've gone through Disney. See, if I press back again, right now it's on. If you like go into Marvel, for example. Okay, now I'm in the Marvel titles. But like, oops, no, I want Star Wars instead. I'll just like press the back button. It'll go back to the main screen. I'll go over to Star Wars, press X, which is the action button. Now say I'm like, okay, I changed my mind. I don't want Disney at all. In order to get back to like the main PlayStation menu, all you have to do is like hit the PS button real fast. Don't hold it down. Just go boop, hit it real quick. And here I am back out at the PlayStation menu. So I'll press X again on TV and video. And maybe I'll go to like Hulu this time or something like that. Okay, so when I go into Hulu, I'm just going to open up the first thing by pressing X. Resume episode, I'll press X. Okay, so now I'm actually in an episode. So say I want to pause it. In order to pause it, all I have to do is press the action button X. X pauses. So now I'm paused. If I want to rewind, I can press these buttons to go backwards. I can press this button to go forwards. I can go back. If I press circle, it will take away the menus. And then if I press circle again, it will send me back to the title screen. And then if I press circle again, now I'm back out at my show choices. If I press circle again, I'm back out at the main page. Now from here, if I press circle again, nothing happens because I'm out at the main page of Hulu. So if I want to leave Hulu from here, I don't press circle. From here, I would press the PS button quickly. And there I'm back out. And then I have to press X to get back into TV and video. Okay. So this is for volume and turning the TV on and off. Now, if for some reason, now this can happen sometimes, like say the dog jumps on this controller, this is something that could happen. If channel gets pressed, if I accidentally press like the channel button, you might see this happen. It says clock settings and it says troubleshoot and clock settings. And it's like, what do you want me to do? So I'm going to use this central thing to click close. And then I press this middle pad here to access that. That's the action button, is this middle pad. And I press that. Then I'm going to go to, I get this thing right here. It says no signal. And then at the bottom, it says channel source or channel scan and then source. I'm going to go over to source using this round thing. I'll go over to source and press the middle button. And I have these options now. It's hard to see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like focus on it so that I can see it better. Along the bottom that you can't see because for some reason the video is not letting you see it, you'll see a menu in blue that says source, cable box, PlayStation, or PlayStation. You're going to use this to press down into the blue so that now my blues are highlighted in the bottom. And I'm going to go over to where it says PlayStation, the very last one, and then click OK. And it takes me back to the PlayStation. I just wanted to show you how to do that, just in case that were to happen. Now you have this on video, and you can come back here. So anytime, like if you were to like mess this up and it were to change channels, or if it were to get fuzzy, all you have to do is like press the middle button and go to source, and then go to PlayStation. Okay, so turning it off. This is where you're gonna hold the PS button down. So I'm gonna hold this button down until that menu pops up, and then I'm going to release it. I'm going to scroll down to power. I'm going to scroll over, turn off ps4. Okay? If for some reason the ps4 is acting crazy or something happens, you can just call me. As long as I'm in somewhere with, press X, by the way, to access that. Now the ps4 will turn itself off. And then you use this to turn the TV off. Boop, done. If it warns you that this is losing power, all you have to do is plug it in and grab the other one. But this is set to turn off automatically after 10 minutes. So if you're in the middle of watching something and you've been watching it for like 30 minutes and you want to change it and you notice this controller is no longer on, like it's not working, I can't use it. All you do is press the PS button and you'll see that user screen pop up again, once again, like you're starting all over, like at this very the beginning. It'll have like the little emoji guy, and you just press X to say Brian Lishinsky, and this will turn back on. It may not even do that. If you press this, it may just be active again. So it may just, if you press the PS button, it may just activate the controller again. You may not have to sign in all over again. So I don't really remember. Okay, next tutorial is going to be the TiVo controller.